If you're Nigerian and planning to apply for a US visa, listen carefully. The US Department of State has introduced a new bond requirement for certain countries, including Nigeria, starting January 21st, 2026. If you're found otherwise eligible for a B1, B2 visitor's visa, you will be required to post a visa bond of $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000.
As you can see, the United States is saying that applicants for this type of visa called B1, B2 visitor visa from certain countries must deposit $5,000, $10,000, or $50,000, depending on the case, as a refundable financial guarantee determined by a U.S. consular officer to ensure compliance with visa terms and timely departure from the United States of America.
If you or anyone you know is planning to visit America, what I'm about to tell you in the next 60 seconds will either save you from making a 22 million naira mistake, or completely change your travel plans forever. And before you think, this doesn't affect me, wait till you hear who this actually targets. This takes effect in less than 2 weeks, and somehow, nobody is talking about it. Stay with me. 3 days ago, the United States State Department quietly dropped a bombshell that will affect millions of Nigerians. And I need you to understand something. This isn't just about money. This is about dignity. This is about how we're being seen by the world. Starting January 21st, 2026, that's exactly 13 days from now. If you're a Nigerian applying for a U.S. visitor visa, the B1 or B2 visa that people use to visit family, attend weddings, go for conferences, medical treatment, or just tourism, you will be required to post a bond, a refundable bond of anywhere between $5,000 to $15,000 US dollars. That's 7.5 million to 22.5 million naira, just to prove you're going to come back home. Let that sink in. You could have a perfect visa history. You could have traveled to 20 countries and come back every single time. You could be a professor, a CEO, a doctor with a thriving practice in Lagos. And America is saying, we don't trust you. Pay up or stay home. Okay, let me break down exactly what this means because the details matter, and there's a lot they're not saying in the official announcement. Number 1. Who does this affect? Nigeria is one of 38 countries on this list, but here's what should make you angry. 24 out of these 38 countries are African. We're talking about Ghana, Ethiopia, Kenya, South Africa. It's basically targeting an entire continent. Number 2. When does this start? January 21st, 2026. That's the day after Donald Trump's inauguration for his second term. Coincidence? I don't think so. More on that in a minute. Number 3. How much will you pay? Between $5,000 and $15,000. But here's the catch. You don't decide. A visa officer will decide during your interview based on what they call individual circumstances. So you walk in not knowing if you need to cough up 7 million or 22 million naira. Number 4. Is it refundable? Yes. If you leave on time. If you don't overstay by even 1 day. If you follow every single rule. But overstay by 24 hours. They keep your money. All of it. No questions asked. And number 5, and this is important. Why are they doing this? The official reason? High overstay rates. They claim too many Nigerians are going to America on tourist visas and not coming back. But the real reason? That's what we need to talk about. Now, let me paint you a picture of who this really affects. Because when you hear $15,000, you might think, okay, rich people can still travel. But that's not how this works. Imagine a 68-year-old grandmother in Enugu. Her daughter lives in Houston, Texas. She just had her first grandchild. The grandmother has been saving for 3 years to visit. For the visa fee, the flight, the gifts she wants to bring. Maybe she saved $3,000. Now suddenly, she needs 5 times that amount just to be allowed to go. Not for the trip, not for accommodation, just as a deposit to prove she'll come back. Back to her home, back to her business, back to her church. As if her entire life in Nigeria means nothing. Or think about this, a middle-class family in Abuja. Their father needs specialized medical treatment, let's say cardiac surgery that's not available in Nigeria. They've done a GoFundMe, raised money from the church, borrowed from family. They have just enough for the surgery and the trip. Now add $15,000 as a bond. That's the surgery cost. Do they treat their father or do they pay the bond? What kind of choice is that? Or the 28-year-old tech entrepreneur who got invited to pitch at a Silicon Valley conference. This could change his business. This could be his breakthrough. But he's bootstrapped his startup. Every naira is in the business. $15,000 bond? That's his entire runway. That's 6 months of operations. He has to choose between his American dream and his actual business. And while he's trying to figure it out, his competitors from other countries not on this list, they're there, making connections, raising funding, winning. You see what this does? It's not just about money. It's about opportunities stolen, dreams deferred, families separated, and dignity denied. Now, here's what really gets me. Here's what they're not saying in the press releases and official statements. Truth number one, this is not about overstay rates. If it was really about overstay rates, why aren't countries with higher overstay rates on this list? I did the research. Countries like Afghanistan, Eritrea, and some others have higher overstay percentages than Nigeria. But guess what? Not on the list. Truth number two, this is economically strategic. 24 out of 38 countries are African. These are the same African countries that China and Russia are building relationships with. The same countries with young populations, growing economies, and resources the world wants. This is geopolitics, disguised as immigration policy. Truth number three, the timing is not accidental. This takes effect literally 1 day after Trump's inauguration. The same Trump who called African nations, well, you know what he called us. The same administration that wants to implement the most restrictive immigration policies in modern American history. Truth number four. This sets a dangerous precedent. If America can do this, what stops the UK, Canada, Australia, the EU? We're already seeing visa restrictions tightening everywhere. Today it's a $15,000 bond. Tomorrow, what? They close the door completely. And here's the part that should terrify you. This money? It goes into an escrow account controlled by the US government. That's potentially billions of dollars from African travelers sitting in American banks, earning interest for them. It's not just a deterrent. It's a revenue stream. So, what does this actually mean for us? For Nigerians? For Africa? Let me be real with you. First, the brain drain gets worse. Right now, talented Nigerians can at least visit America, see opportunities, network, and decide where to build their future. But when only the super rich can afford to visit, we create a system where opportunities are limited by wealth, not talent. The brilliant kid from Ajagunla who could be the next tech genius, he can't even get in the room. Second, family separation becomes permanent for many. A lot of Nigerian Americans send money back home. They work hard, they save, they dream of the day their mom can visit, their dad can meet the grandkids. Now that dream costs $15,000 per person. For a family of 4, that's $60,000. Who has that kind of money just lying around? Third, our economy takes a hit. Nigerians in diaspora send back over $20 billion yearly in remittances. Medical, tourism, education consulting, business travel, all of this shrinks when travel becomes this expensive. Less foreign exchange, fewer opportunities, more isolation. Fourth, the narrative about us hardens when people can't visit, when they can't see how vibrant Lagos is, how innovative our startups are, how strong our culture is. The only story about Nigeria that travels is the negative one. We lose the chance to define ourselves, and maybe, most importantly, our young people lose hope. I know so many young Nigerians whose dream is just to see the world, not to run away, not to disappear, just to travel, to learn, to experience different cultures and bring that knowledge back home. When you make that dream impossible for 99% of people, what are you really saying to them? Alright, so what do we do? Because I'm not just here to make you angry, I'm here to make sure you're prepared and informed. If you have a US visa appointment coming up, 1. Call the embassy now. Ask if your appointment is before or after January 21st. If it's after, ask specifically about the bond requirements for your case. 2. If you're planning US travel, book your visa appointment now for before January 21st, if possible. There are still some slots. 3. Consider alternatives. Canada, UK, Europe, Dubai, all have large Nigerian diaspora communities. All are easier to visit right now. 4. Start documenting everything. Strong ties to Nigeria, property ownership, business registration, bank statements, family connections make it impossible for them to justify a high bond. 5. If you're in diaspora, start organizing, contact your representatives, make noise. This policy can be challenged, but only if we speak up. But here's what I really want you to take from this video. This isn't just about visas. This is about how the world sees us, how they value us, how they try to limit us. We are 230 million people. We are the giant of Africa. We have produced world-class doctors, engineers, artists, entrepreneurs, athletes, scholars. We have contributed to every field of human endeavor. Our talent is undeniable. Our resilience is legendary. So when they try to price us out of opportunities, when they try to put a dollar value on our dignity, we don't just accept it. We push back. We find other ways. We build our own paths. Because that's what we've always done. This policy takes effect January 21st. You have 13 days. Use them wisely. Share this video with every Nigerian you know. Let's make sure our people are prepared. And to the US State Department, if you're watching, we see what this is. We know when this does. And history will judge you for it. We are not a threat. We are not criminals. We are not statistics on your overstay reports. We are human beings with dreams, families, and dignity. And no bond amount will ever change that. Drop a comment below. Are you affected by this? What's your US visa story? And hit that subscribe button because I'll be following this story as it develops. We need to stay informed. We need to stay together. This is John from Future Travel Tips, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, Nigeria.